Hello everyone, POWellz here and welcome to Topic Time episode 2, and today I'm going to be talking about Facebook. Just to set you off here, I've got a team deathmatch gameplay. We don't start off with many players in the lobby, then it fills up, but I have a pretty decent game. I am host on it, so it does play a little bit of a deciding factor, I guess, but gameplay is not what we're looking at. It's all about talking about these topics in these episodes, obviously relating to the title Topic Time, and today we're talking about Facebook, and I've got Facebook up now. Facebook is one of them things that is so debatable, just like YouTube is as well, but I'm a person who I am on Facebook now, but I've twice gone off of Facebook for a while, purely because of some of the shit that goes on Facebook. Like, personally for me, I don't like the way that Facebook's set up. I think that the way it is set up is for people to be able to, you can ruin someone on Facebook, like emotionally, mentally. The whole liking system, like you can like photo statuses, and when stuff is said sarcastically on there or put out to someone else and somebody knows about it, it's a way of really being able to ruin someone, I feel. I've had a few experiences on Facebook myself when you see something and you just turn inside when you see it, and I think that people exploit Facebook in the wrong way. I think that it's all used in the wrong way. I think that Facebook should be to keep in touch with people, to set up like events, stuff like that, and not to be a show of I'm better than someone else or I want to slag someone else off. But the reason why I went off of Facebook is purely because I was fed up with also seeing people just moaning their lives away on there. People would, like, they still do now, like, I mean, I'll scroll down now, someone writes on there, should start work at some point. I mean, these statuses are pointless and they mean like nothing. People just write bored and get like 8 likes on a status, and I'm not bothered about people getting likes on a status, but I think it's just a stage of like, really, do people have that much time on their hands to write a status just saying bored? I certainly don't, but I did find myself at some points, like I'd be on Facebook just sitting on there, and I'd end up stalking people. Well, not stalking people, but you'd just flick through people's profiles for about an hour. Hour goes by, what have you achieved? Absolutely nothing. I do like a lot of things about Facebook. I like the way that you can keep in touch with people, because I have 2 brothers that are both at uni. One is about an hour away, the other is about an hour, 2 hours away, so it's good for keeping in touch with people, and good to see what people are up to, just to know that, you know, they're not dead. Because when I did go off Facebook, I got a text from people saying like, oh my god, I haven't heard from you in ages, blah blah blah. But now that I'm back on Facebook, I've taken time away from it. It's allowed me to have this sort of the ability to just say, right, I don't even need to go on there, and I rarely flick on there. Like, I'll go on there maybe twice a day now and spend no more than 5 to 10 minutes on there, which is really good, and I don't see the need to be on there overly that much, which is good. But for me, like, Facebook, there's so much, it's always changing on there, and I think there's a lot of prejudice stuff that goes on Facebook as well, like quite a bit of racism, sexism, stuff like that, and I think some of it's just banter, yeah, but some of it they do take it too far, and I've seen some heavy rows on Facebook before over sexist comments, stuff like that, but also just like people will jump on the bandwagon with things on Facebook as well. One person says something, everyone jumps on it, and it's very debatable. I mean, life without Facebook would be quite boring as well, because you wouldn't have these ways of contacting with people. Yeah, you'd phone people up still, but Facebook it keeps the community together. But like I said, I think it's just used within the wrong way. Like a lot of people moan. I'll bring up another status here. Nobody can let me be happy. And it's like, well, reality check. Your parents probably want you to be happy. Your friends probably want you to be happy. Basically, it's just a dig at men there. Do you know what I mean? It's just like, you're just digging at men. Say what you got to say, or just don't say it at all, instead of beating around the bush with it. And also, it's just like, oh, when people freight people and it's just not funny at all. I'm gay, and it's like, well, okay, think of something a bit more original than I'm gay, and then maybe someone will actually find you entertaining. But that's enough about moaning about Facebook. I just think that some people are really addicted to Facebook. Like, say, I used to be really, really addicted to Xbox and Call of Duty. But I just find it quite pathetic in the way that people look to gang up on people sitting behind a computer. But, you know, what can you do about it? These things are always going to happen. But I'm not saying Facebook is bad. I'm just saying the way that it's used is bad. I'd like to think that people agree with me on this and not find it that I'm just having a big rant about it. Because it has come in handy a lot of times for me with socialising and finding out about where to go for certain events and stuff like that. And obviously, if you go out clubbing or whatever, or you're involved with other people, you can share pictures on there, and I like that sort of stuff. But it's the whole liking system, the commenting, the liking of comments and stuff like that, which is just a bit much, I think. They should make it a bit more simple, basically. That's what I'm saying. But we got to end of the game here, 33-11. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I think of something fresh and new for the next episode. Thank you very much.